Holy smokes. It's only like just past 9:30. And here we are. Already got the balls to do a video. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious me. I'm gonna start this out with a little story time. Just to let you guys know, like if you guys know what I'm talking about, you'll know what I'm talking about, and you'll know it was a gaslight. This was one of the moments I started like really questioning my brain. Like these people, these little narcissistic people, they can really do a number on your brain. So I want to explain this to you guys. So they were changing the way we were changing their system at work. And I foreseen trouble. Foreseen it. So I tried to go to the guy in charge and say, "Hey, can we just sit down? We'll go to the board and I'll show you some things and you can let me know where I'm wrong. Because maybe you know something that I don't, and we can go over it because I see hard times ahead with the current plan. And it's my job to let you know that, I think you're making a mistake. That should be what my job is, you know, to look after the plant. And if I see something going wrong, so I should have the courage and bravery to at least show them why. And this is the thing with narcissists. No, no, Carl. No, no. Don't worry about it. This is gonna be good. Trust me. And I'm like, but Troy, the lead times, buddy. And he's like, Carl, manufacturing companies don't use lead times. What are you talking about? And all of a sudden, my brain shattered in a million pieces. And either I had to take on that Mr. Solinger was a fucking genius. And he was so much more superior than anybody else. That college certificate, that one I got, it was fucking garbage at that point. Everything I had learned has just fucking gone out the window. AJ Press. So can you imagine? You know, that's when you know you're fucked. You're like, oh my goodness, oh my gracious me. Um, I don't. Jay Price, you ever worked in manufacturing? Do lead times mean anything? Hey, bud. Hey, vintage, how are you doing? Oh, yeah, they're great gaslighters. They will make you question everything you've ever fucking learned. And then you gotta watch it right in front of your face. And there's not a fucking thing you can do about it. And then lo and behold, he drives a few people crazy with this. A man gets killed because, well, we had it on top of the lead times because the lead times that didn't matter are still stuck in the system, but they added a whole bunch more. But anyways, I was trying to explain to Troy because it creates inventory, right? I don't know if you know this stuff, Jay Press, that I'm talking about. Inventory is not really that good. It may sound like a good thing because you got lots of stuff, but no, really, you're just holding on to shit that fuck you gotta wait to get rid of. So it's better to get that shit in and get it made and get it out the door. You know what I mean? That way you're not holding on to a whole bunch of money that anyways, you know what I mean? I'm an old manufacturing guy, you know what I mean? Fuck. Apparently I was dumb and lead times don't mean anything. Hey, Jay Press, if they just want to set this info up, man, lead times, but take the weekends out. Hey, because you can't get material in on the weekends, so you don't want that riding in. You know what I mean? And anything on the weekend is just yes. Ah, uh, sometimes it really sucks to know your job and fucking. But anyways, Jay Press. Bye. They were so mad at me, buddy. They were so mad at me because I had to follow their own fucking rules, buddy. That's how terrible it was. They were fucking furious at me, dude. I don't know. I've been working consecutively for I don't know if I don't know. I mean, even when I was at home, I was working. So sometimes that'll catch up to you, but not your fucking brains being fucked with, you think. So I got sick, but that was right around COVID time. And the rule was if you was a coughing or you were sick, you couldn't come back to work until, well, you got tested. Well, to get a test, it took days around here. I called all around, all around within a fucking couple hours. You know what I mean? See where I could get a test. It took a few days, and then you had to wait the next day for the results. And yeah, so I paid the price there. I wasn't allowed to go to work on their own rules. It pissed them off. You know what I mean? Troy wasn't allowed to have his pool parties. He had to step in. Do you know how frustrating it is thinking you're being fucked with and you're being hounded on the phone, making sure you're doing shit? And they're sitting at a fucking pool party. You haven't seen your fucking family. You don't know how long. And they're fucking whooping her up at a pool party. Anyways, narcissism, it's great. Vintage. I need to remind myself to get a hold of Corey. I need to reply back to him. I think we need to have a talk. They destroyed that poor man. Such a good man too. Fuck, best humanoid I fucking found out in this earth. Now, he might possibly be a human being, to be honest with you. Like, I can't imagine him being brave enough in an investigation where I told him not to do it because they knew everybody who was going to be investigated. It was a setup. And he still told them the truth. And they still came back and said, nothing to see here, boys and girls. Now let's take some comments. Vintage, you want to know the story behind the I I've used it before in my videos, right? I don't know. For some reason, I think it's of significance. I think I'm dropping clues that I don't even know I'm dropping at times. But it's it's the boy's hat, right? So he took it away from me. And well, his nana took him out to the grocery store yesterday and got him a red baseball cap. And he came back and he's like, Baba, I want you to use the Mario hat because you used to use it. Make sure you tell him that I got a brand new red hat and that this is from your grandson. So thanks for reminding me, Vintage. Yeah, it plays some sort of role in this fucking doohickey I'm in, this bad movie or something. I don't know. It seems like the world's against me. I liked it better when I thought Trump was on the right side of things. I really did. It seemed like it was going to be more fun, but now that it's the whole world, and I still got to pull through for humanity all on my own. No help from Trump. Ah, oh boy. God works like that. Yeah, he does. Speaking of which, he does. He he sends me encouraging messages all the time. Like I'll ask to hear a song or whatever, and I'll be like thinking to myself, "Fuck, this is hard." And then what comes up like some obscure fucking song that I've like. I love the Beastie Boys, but I don't ever remember this song. Multilateral nuclear disarmament, and there's only 5 words to the whole song. "We Can Make It Happen" by the Beastie Boys. I think it was a message. Hey, don't give up. You can do her. You can do her, Buck Chow. Don't be a bitch like the rest of them. Stand up and be proud to be a child of God. Don't resist your calling. Uh, inventory. Pizza. Well, inventory. I spent a while doing it there, vintage. I did that job too. I did inventory job. Then the scheduling, then into scheduling and supervising at the same time. Then I got to go into the granddaddy of supervising. uh, I don't know. It is heartbreaking. I'll tell you, when you get in a moment when you are somebody who just doesn't want to give up and you see the problem, vintage, and you're just like I remember the day I just broke. I'm standing there and I do all this shit that has to be done. And just I just fucking broke down and cried. Just fucking tears just running down my eyes because I didn't have the fucking answer. I did have the answer, but I couldn't fucking use it. It's heartbreaking. It is. It'll drive you fucking crazy. It'll drive you fucking nuts. Knowing, hey, do you know how easy it would be to prove that this guy was a fucking idiot, bud? Vintage. Like the people who stuck up for him, I'd love for them to answer my questions. Hey, vintage, I don't know if you know this or not. But in the system that we used, right, it was very important for us to keep our information to ourselves and not have anybody logged into our part of the system. You know what I mean? Especially you couldn't give it down to the employees below you because they could fuck with their pay, they could fuck with a lot of shit. So could you imagine my manager gave me his codes so I could use his part of the software because I used to have the stuff that was on it parts of it. And the dipshit who told me lead times didn't matter, well, he decided to take away the ability to me to see what was going on in fucking blank. To, make sure that I could communicate because, well, leadership was lacking when you weren't there sometimes and you wanted to make sure shit got done. So he had to give me the codes so I could still have the ability to see what was at the plant because I told him I'm not working from home no more. Don't call me and don't do nothing. If I can't see what the fuck's going on, I'm not trying to fucking fix it. I'm not sitting there fucking ring a dingy fucking monkey fucking around on the fucking phone all fucking night when I could take 2 fucking seconds and say, oh, got me a problem. Fuck, this is how we fix it. But instead, anyways, Stevie fucking guy, not Stevie. He loved to suck Troy's dick when Troy wasn't around, though. You know, Carl, just do it the way you got to do it. Let's get the shit out the door. But then when Troy comes in, Troy, we got to do it Troy's way. Oh, oh, what a cock goblin fucking. Oh, man. But to keep that lifestyle, though, Stevie, do you imagine? Like he did have skills, though. That was the problem. Stevie had skills, Troy didn't. And Steve still submitted to him. You know what I mean? Steve wasn't a stupid guy, just evil, willing to do whatever it took to hurt other people to satisfy his master, even though he knew his master was fucking idiot. Uh, monkeys these days, you know what I mean? It's all around. But anyways, I blame it on George Soros, Bill Gates, and Klaus Schwab. You know why? Vintage. Epstein showed me what they're doing to the world. I still got to do that video. He gave everybody dank brain, dank the brain. Listen, do you know what dank means? Like this was really on Epstein's chalkboard coming from James O'Keefe. Here we go. Stream here. No, that's not what I want. Oh boy. What does bite me? So here's the definition of dank vintage. Disagreeable, damp, musty, and typically cold, or huge dank caverns, for instance. You know what I mean? So they're danking up people's brains. They're making them disagreeably damp, musty, and typically cold. And they're doing it by thinking it's love, the mastery of Satan, eh? Dank. Dank brain. Hey, I want to make a merch shirt. I refuse to have dank brain. Christ Club. No dank brains in Christ Club. No dank brains in Christ Club. There's Johnny Cashville. You look like Luigi, but have Mario's hat on. Well, I'm a crossbreed then, eh, bud? You know what I mean? I'm not what you want me to be there, Cashville. But if I were you, I would follow my way, my way, my way, Cashville. I'm telling you straight up, my way, because you'll hit the highway if you don't go my way. But don't follow me, follow my way. And that's Jesus, because he's the way. Hey, Cashville, do you know that Jesus is the way, bud? Let's come together and go the way of Jesus together, bud. You know what I mean? But don't follow me. Walk with me hand in hand, big boy. Are you brave and strong enough to face your own darkness? Listen, Christ Club's free, but you got to go on all the rides, baby. No matter how scared you get, because you know you're part of Christ Club and you're going to get through it. Even if you're all alone with Christ, because that's truly what Christ Club's all about. It's not about the group, it's the coming together in Christ. Not looking to a man for answers, Cashville, but who's a man of answers? Who have you seen what's going on with Donald Trump in the Middle East? But they're all saluting each other. Oh boy, it's. Do you want to see it? I think it's. I think I still got the video. Ba, 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 ba. Oops! What just happened there? Hello, 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 hello. Look at all that money coming into America, baby. Look at that money coming into America. I seen it on the news. It was great. Fox News, it was wonderful. Hey, look at all the money, all the stuff. It was the stuff. They wouldn't tell you guys what you guys are going to be making all this money on, but look at all this stuff we're getting for Americans to build. War machine money, war machine money, war machine money, vintage. I'm telling you, I like. I hope Trump's undercover and he is a good guy, but he's might look like a joke at the end of this, trying to be a big shot that he's not, and he ends up in a big pile of snot. Donnie, you're not building a real good future for yourself. Trying to manipulate your people to think that they've got a good future coming. But it's going to be great. You guys are going to dominate the world. supplying it with all your weaponry. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like, do you think Iran really respects the United States? Like either way. Like I'm for sure they respect Joe Biden, like it's like crazy, but like Donald Trump, do you think they do? Because remember last Trump brags about it. He had them broken right out of the games. People weren't even buying oil from him anymore. Could you imagine a man just destroying your economy just because he used his power and said, "Hey, if you're going to deal with them, you're not dealing with us." Instead of letting people make their own decisions. Now, I could see if that was the case, if, America wasn't dealing with communist countries, you know what I mean? I could see that, you know what I mean? But when you guys are willing to feed the communists over there, I mean, you guys gave all your stuff over to the communists, and, and now you're going to build a whole bunch of weapons to build your future for the Prince of Peace. Like, we get how fucking dumb this is, right? Like, dude, I, uh, like, someone let me know where I'm retarded, please, please, because this is getting thick out here. I can't fucking. All right, so vintage. I've been saying this. I don't know. I'd have to go back in my videos because I don't think of time. I just know I fucking done it. I've been bitching for fucking ever. I think ever since it happened. Hey guys, Americans, somebody just said that Biden isn't mentally capable of knowing that he has paperwork he's not supposed to have. I mean, he shouldn't be president anymore. Kamala should come in, take over. But no, 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 we didn't get that. But it's big news today. Guess who was running the shit show? Like, holy fuck. Holy shit. Dank brain. Dank brain. Dank brain. Dank brain. Like, I used to like that's the thing. Your news should be every day should have had that in there going. Why don't we have answers as to why Biden isn't responsible for paperwork? He should not be president. But then you'd have Kamala come up, and then, well, it'd be exposed in her book that she's not who she says she is. So you should question why she should be president. And then who does it go down to? Well, that's where Kiefer Sutherland comes into fucking play. I don't know. Who is it? I don't know who it is. I don't know who it would be, but like when people lie to you, there's a reason. There's a reason they want you to think something that's not real. They're lying and manipulating to you. If the vice president of the United States and somebody who was going for president not that long ago lies about who they are in their book, we got problems, Houston. Americans are not registering with their brains. Epstein has danked them. Danked. And well, if you look at the devil's playbook on his chalkboard, well, we could be smart enough to say that, well, that'd probably be the WEF playbook, right? Well, who sponsors the WEF? Well, all those companies, those music companies, those all those companies that control the music. They're WEF certified right on the website. You don't have to take my word for it. There's Klaus Schwab, that guy. Straight cone, go, smart cone, lie, The issues at what? Thank God. Sit, sit, man or woman. The world should be standing up and saying to France, "Are you guys fucking stupid, or are you going to get your fucking shit together over there? Do you even know what's representing you? Like Klaus Schwab certified fucking Rothschild bank fucking grade A meat you guys got running you over there. Fuck, when are we going to wake up and just say, no, let's use X and show them all on social media. Like everybody's got to take a look. Everybody's got to get out of the delusion and try and figure it out for themselves. Not just say, "Hey, I hate those people," and that's what they think. No, use your fucking brain and try and figure it out for yourself. Don't be part of a group. Use your individual fucking brains. Holy shit. They have danked the shit out of they have danked my fucking wife's brain so fucking bad. It's crazy how fucking danked her brain is for being such a smart woman. Just fucking danked. They danked her. And I want them to pay for danking my wife's brain, and I want to make them pay for danking everybody's brain. I'm tired of fucking being danked around by everybody else's fucking danked brains. Hey, vintage. Like, I'm too damn tired of this shit. Oh, fuck, I'm so tired of it. Like, the stupidity just continues and continues and continues and continues. And we just buy onto it. In fact, we chant it. MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. Instead of going, what the fuck? Hey, Roseanne, where the fuck are you now, sweetheart? Candace isn't even taking money from Qatar. Your boyfriend's taking 400 millis and walking away with it when he's done his fucking job, and you ain't doing shit. And but you were gonna punch the shit out of Candace Owens for taking fucking Qatar money. Like, what does Roseanne Barr stand for? Like, what the fuck? Let one get away with it, but not the other? Because you like one and you don't like what the other one's saying? Because you want to play victim Jew? Fuck. That's what I mean. We need to stop even saying Jew. We need to start fucking calling motherfuckers out by name. You know what I mean? And I don't hate anybody, and I think Roseanne's got the best intentions, but her fucking dank brain. Like, if she only knew that Epstein's been part of danking her around, she'd fucking maybe let him go. Let the devil out of her brain. I don't know what's going on there, but I don't know. Maybe it's just like I like a good joke. I even can take being ripped. I love the videos the boys make for me that, that make fun of me. I don't like when they lie about me. I don't like that shit. But when they use my own behavior against me, I can't really do anything, can I? Hey, Carl, you wore the wig. There was a purpose for it. They just don't see it. They're idiots. But it is funny. But Cashville trying to change my speech. I don't know what he did there, but yeah. Pretty ignorant, Cashville. Pretty ignorant. I love humor too. But it's got to be decent humor, you know what I mean? When old Trump put that fucking fucking cartoon on with him and fucking Netanyahu laying at the beach in Trump Gaza, I thought that was in poor fucking like that's not funny to me. No way. No way. But then again, to me it was in poor taste. But then again, I'm the guy who says fucking words and they hurt people and we shouldn't let words hurt us. But I don't know, when you plant a visual like that and you know that people have to die for that fucking visual to come true, pretty sick. That's the thing. Like my wife always tells me, because I use the word homosexual a lot, right? Because gay really does mean happy. And not all the gays aren't happy. I mean, there are some happy gays, but The word just doesn't really fit, you know what I mean? Homosexual is the scientific term there, Joanna. It's a scientific term of somebody's gonna hurt their fucking feelings, like, I don't know what to tell you, like, it's pretty terrible. You know what? You can call me a heterosexual all day long, it's not gonna fucking hurt my feelings at all. In fact, you can call me a homosexual all day long, and it won't hurt my feelings at all, because I know that I'm a heterosexual, you know what I mean? But hey, if you question yourself, that's when you get all angry and shit like that. But when people lie about you, about being homosexual, then there's a problem. You know what I mean? But words, yeah, words hurt us. Words hurt us. Like I said, I think I even talked about this yesterday. Neil deGrasse Tyson or whatever. But like that guy's got to know he's riding fucking with Satan, and it never had to be that way. But hey, they danked your brain, Neil. They danked it good. Dankety dank dank dank. Oh boy. I still gotta do that video. What else did we have going on in the news today? Oh boy. Some crazy stuff. Like I watched part of a Colby Myers video. Like I wish Colby would go take a look at an Upchurch video and take a look at a Colby Myers video and see that the mannerisms are as Colby goes along. The mannerisms come quite similar. I'm just saying, the way they approach and do things. Anyways, let's see what else we got going on in the news. Yeah, Biden. It's all over the news about Biden. Oh boy. Here's the thing. This is what I'll talk about, vintage. You know how we talked about Iran being broke and stuff like that because of Trump, right? But whatever happened, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to take a look. Whatever happened to Trump having that paperwork? Remember? I do know it was, and I'm surprised this never came up and hasn't been on the news since or whatever. Neither. Like Trump saying that his country was trying to set him up to look like he started a war with Iran. You know, some of those people that were saying he was a bad guy, you know what I mean? A dictator and stuff. Yeah, those guys were trying to set him up to look like he started a war with Iran. That's what he said. You know what I mean? But then again, that's when like I think that's what it was. If somebody can let me know where I'm wrong. Hey Shane Reacts, you can let me know where I'm wrong, but Candace Owens says that he had paperwork on the Macrons too. Why would you hide that from people? And why would you let them attack one of your citizens who backed you up for so long? Why wouldn't you just say, hey, Macron, it's time to give up the gig, bud? Let people know who you really are. But then again, if Trump was really trying to take down the deep state, he's not a deep thinker because fucking Klaus Schwab is right in there. Like, and every year, Donald does fuck WEF. The one year I thought he was telling them off. The one video I seen, he was basically saying, "Hey, you guys are in trouble," but the rest of them are just telling everybody how great he is and how America's gonna under him is gonna, yeah. I really did have high hopes for him because I was like, he was like talking about like having festivals and stuff like that and bringing America people back together and all sorts of good stuff like that. But that's what he's doing, bringing jobs and money and getting everybody festive and not thinking about other shit. I guess I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I was always like, hey, why is no one investigating that? Trump just said his country was trying to set him up. That should be all over the fucking news, but nope. Nope. It's because they have so much shit to deal with, I guess. You know what I mean? It's coming from everywhere, vintage. So up or down for Trumpy Trump? Well, no, I think he's like not good. You cannot have a man like Pete Hegseth. He loves to be worshipped. Old Trump loves to be worshipped, and men who like to be worshipped, they're not godly men. They're men who want to be God. That's George Soros. He thinks he's a god. Till he finds out, well, you are a god, George. You just chose the wrong one. And well, there's two different endings, sweetheart, and you were lied to. You were danked. Your brain got danked from you, bud. You danked yourself. When you dank others, you dank yourself. But you got the big old danking. You know what I mean? Don't worry, George. I don't blame you. I blame the people for letting you dank them, you Jabba the Hutt motherfucker. You have no power. No power, George. You squirrely little bitch. You got no power. Just like your little girl curl there, fucking Billy Gates. Can you imagine when him and Billy and the penetrator get together? Who do you think the master and the ruler of those three little cupcakes are? The Smash Brothers. Those three little dorks just thinking they're running the world, thinking they're doing so good in life. And well, it just comes to just a fucking bad ending for them. Never had to be this way. In fact, they got themselves to a state where they could have changed the world and came to God at any time. They had the power, the money, all of it. You know what I mean? It would have been so easy for them until it's not. Hmm. What's going on, Pitbulls? Or Poking Smart. That's Poking Smart. How's it going? Thanks for the mental pick. Eh? Like, that's what I've always said. I want to get a poster made up. The three little darks. This is why humanity is afraid of. Oh, we should be ashamed of ourselves. We should be so ashamed of ourselves. But then again, they've got so many fucking, like, just think, old Trump's got dank brain. Hey, Trump, you've been danked. It never had to be this way. You danked yourself, bud. You should tell the world about the Galactic Federation before you continuously keep danking yourself. Dank boy. Danker. Trumpy's a dankhead. Could you imagine being so stupid that you want to fucking think that you're the master and ruler of the world? Dork wants that. I'm the master and the ruler of the world. I'm the Prince of Peace. My country will build all the weapons. I'm sorry. I watch these videos vintage. I fucking like that's Saudi Prince or what he thinks he's something special. You see that great big like he's got to look at him. Could you feel the need? Imagine feeling the need to sit there and look at yourself. But then again, I do rewatch my own videos just to make sure I don't make mistakes, and I'm pretty proud of myself when I sit back and watch, because I know how hard it was to do it, and then when I do it, I'm proud of what I did and what I've said, and if I'm not, then I can come back and say, "Hey, I think I made a mistake," like I just did yesterday, you know what I mean? Canada, the home of the stupid. Like, hey, let's just sell street drugs out of a pharmacy, guys. Let's make it safe for everybody. So nobody fears doing them. You know, no fear come. You know what I mean? Fuck, I remember back in my day, don't do drugs. This is your brain on drugs with fucking egg there just sizzling. It made me fucking go, I don't want my fucking brain doing that. I ain't gonna touch that stuff. That looks bad. You know what I mean? Now we're just like, hey, we got a safe place for you. And we'll make it all accessible for you, including the funding. If you need anything, just go to the hospital. We got little fucking little machines that'll fucking give you whatever. You need a new crack. I hope they got rid of that shit. Here in Canada, they had machines where you can fucking go to get yourself a crack pipe, a needle, all your little accessories, whatever you need. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit. I fucking I that's why I'm like, what the fuck happened? Did I fucking get projected out of some fucking world that I was living in and get sent to fucking hell because this is fucking stupid. Like, I fucking never thought in my life I would be sitting there and would have to remind human beings that men shouldn't be in women's sports. It shouldn't, it's just like whether you believe in God or not, like in any sort of fucking morals. And that any man who thinks that he's a woman and has a ding dong and wants to go into the women's change rooms, they are mentally ill. I don't know what to tell you people. If I'm mentally ill for thinking I'm chosen from God and all I want is the best from people and all I wanted to do was explain my experience with God, but as I did that, only my experience with God grew more through people who had dank brain and fucking brought me closer to God. Thank you for the dankness, George, Bill, and Klaus. Your dankness has saved me. Now you've unlocked a monster, you dankers. Now you have to pay for danking me. Listen, if I'm not willing to go back into the fucking fantasy there, you three little muchachos. I'm not willing to do that dance no more. So we're gonna have to change the situation that I'm in. And I can't give up until the fight's done because I'm not living in your dankness no more. I'm not living in this stupidity. These people might not be aware of the way they should be living, but I certainly am. And I refuse to be a fucking loser like the rest of them. I am gonna fucking de-fucking dank your fucking brains and make you know that you got to come to Christ to even have a chance. You guys have been lied to. I don't know what you fucking idiots are doing. Do you not know how karma works? Do you guys not use your brains before you bite onto something? Like, holy, what possesses? What has happened to you, Klaus Schwab, to make you so fucking hurting inside? It's like Donald Trump. What has happened to him to fucking want the admiration and love of fucking men so bad? It's so fucking gross. It is. It's gross to watch. Like, fuck. Like, it's good to be respected, but you know what I mean? Like, fuck. If anybody ever came up to me and I'd be like, settle down, soldier. Act normal. Fuck, I don't know. That's why I'm scared to be the Mashiach, to be honest with you, Vintage. Admiration from men will fucking corrupt good men because they fall in love with the admiration and they forget about God. They become and think that they are what the people need. When in fact, if we just like, it's not that hard. Like, really, it's not. Uh, I don't know. What God do you serve? What does your God want? Like, simplify in simple words. What? I don't know. Vintage. I know it's on purpose, but I don't see the difficulty in it. I know that's the thing. All these, like the whole world just thinks it has the answers. Like, I feel bad about, I think he made a TikTok about me, this Dan guy, and he has all the right because I made one about him, telling him to wake up. Like, this niceness shit's got to stop, bud. Like, you're hurting people's brains, telling them that there's no problems in the world and that love, sweet love is just going to get us through. And as soon as we all connect and then there's no evil and no bond, they want us thinking there's no evil, and then they can, uh, everybody thinks the devil's a fucking like this straight up evil character. Meanwhile, he's many characters. He's whatever he has to do to get his lie across. You know what I mean? It's like the art of the deal. Deny, 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 deny. Look the part. And if you got to hurt somebody, give it to him and give it to him good. uh, I don't know. It's all over about Biden, though. We're just finding out now, guys. Fox News has just finally caught on to the fact that, well, Joe Biden was not mentally capable of running the country when he did. Maybe I wonder if they're ever going to catch on to the Ashley's diary. Oh my goodness, could you imagine if all of a sudden Ashley's fucking diary meant something? You know what I mean? Who cares if Joe was doing shit to his daughter? Like, let's ignore that. Let's just instead we'll punish James O'Keefe. Let's do that. And then when James O'Keefe gets off, let's not report that. Let's let James do that all on his own. But he can't really tell everybody why because he wants to, but it's all redacted. Do you know what redacted means? It means you're stupid and you don't need to know. You guys should always want to. It's like here in Canada too. It's like reading government documents and shit like that, and just big black fucking smudges. Like we're idiots, and it's okay because we are idiots, and we say, "Hey, we don't need to know." You know what I mean? But then again, when people do notice, what happens to those people? They get put through hell. Hey, these people aren't good. Ah, you're crazy. You're insane. You know what I mean? What else do we got? I still get a kick out of that because it's all over my feed. Canadian tariffs on U.S. goods nearly zero. National Post. Oh, we're gonna go back to being friends again. You guys, I thought you guys were such great victims of Canada. The victims. Like, you guys don't believe this shit, right? Like, hey, you guys don't have to pick up other people's tabs for the UN. Hey, Canada never asked for you guys to protect us because, well, we never asked to pick a fight with anybody. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck Donald Trump, but then again, Fox News, there they were trying to convince you guys that a fucking transgender, fucking vegan, fucking cult somehow had to do with Canada and its border because they killed a border guard, an American border guard. But they weren't they weren't at Canada. They were like I fucking failed this. But Faulkner, focus. What's your focus, Faulkner? I said that a few times. I used to really like her. I fell for her bit. Propagandist. Oh, Faulkner, you got caught being a propagandist, Faulkner. You lost focus of God and gave it to Satan, and well, exposed yourself. So now you got to find yourself. You got to find your real focus, Faulkner. What's your true purpose? Not working for Satan, fucking up the brains of Americans, you fucking twit. You got caught. You got caught, Faulkner. Faulkner fucked herself. The Faulkner fucked her. That's what happens when you fuck other people's brains, Faulkner, and you get caught. And if you think you're in trouble, well, wait till you see what happens to the three amigos. I think George, he goes out quick. I really want him to come to Christ, and I hope the best for him. But if he's released from this world, I don't know where he ends up. I don't think it's with the good people. You know what I mean? The dankers, they go to a dank place. Cold. No, maybe it's not cold and moist. Maybe it's the opposite of dank. What can we use to say? Who knows? Who knows what's hell? Who knows what is hell? Is it feeling the pain of every dank brain you danked? And the pain of them undanking their brains and giving you the trauma that you caused them, you fucking dankers? Because you got them identifying as yankers. Hey, let's identify as child of God, children of God, and bring the world together, poking smart. And well, we can beat these fucking idiots. I can't believe this. Bill Gates is a dork. Oh my goodness, he's a dork. He's such a dork, and people are scared of him. You say you're not, but you are. There's nothing we can do, Carl. Nothing. Nothing we can do. Let us be weak and pathetic, and we'll come after you. In fact, we'll make up lies, and everything you say will make you fucking look horrible and try and make you feel bad about yourself because we're a bunch of gaslighters who feel really bad about ourselves and wish that we could join Christ Club, but we're too ashamed of our actions. And hey, listen, don't be ashamed. We're going to learn. Your brains were danked. Just understand how they got danked and what you did while they were danked and let go of your dankness and give it up to the three amigos. Take our dankins there, boys. We don't want them anymore. We want to be dank free. No more dankers. Hey, vintage. That's a great name, eh? Dank brain. Oh, fucking WEF. Old Epstein there, eh? Drawing it all out for everybody to see. The playbook. Some of the stuff I can't figure out, but I'm going to do my assessment of it. You know what I mean? He's got he's got a mirror on there. He wants people to look good in the mirror, not realizing what's inside of them. You know what I mean? He wants them to think keep them looking good in their dankness. Oh, don't I look great today? Uh, I don't know. I mean, I try not to be as rude as I can, but I mean, America and Canada, you can just throw Canada in there too. You know, I don't want to be rude and just point out a certain drink, but pretty much, pretty much the world. Like you gotta say, like, there's gotta be some freaky deaky stuff going on over there in France, right? With those two little monkeys running the show. So it's probably no different over in France, but well, all around, really. I mean, not all. Like women are too afraid to even show what they actually look like these days. Like, that's how danked our brains are. You know what I mean? Let's throw a little AI in there. Wow, don't we look beautiful now? And the meathead behind the screen, you know what I mean? He's like, oh, look at that. With his dank brain. Little does he know that, well, our little blondes behind that fucking AI, and, well, when you actually have to fucking find out what your dream girl looks like behind all that makeup or all that AI, you know what I mean? But our little blonde's the one that's ashamed of what she looks like. She's the one that's gotta hide it with makeup and all the AI, you know what I mean? I don't think she should be ashamed of what she looks like. I think she should be proud of who she is. We should wear our battle scars well. There's a meaning to all of them, right? But when you're not willing to show your scars, you want to hide them with AI and makeup. You know what I mean? It's better to let them go because it doesn't really matter overall. If anybody thinks that you're beautiful, and as long as you think that you're beautiful on the inside, and don't think that you're too beautiful on the inside, and always want to become more beautiful, and you want to see other people more beautiful, you know what I mean? Be a beautiful bouquet together. But don't don't AI yourself and make up yourself to fit into that bouquet. Find your own bouquet where everybody sticks out for themselves, but they look beautiful together. All the different colors. Hey, all the different thinkers. We just want the truth. Let's be thinking towards the truth. And everything would be a-okay, vintage. Could you imagine? Like if I had a genie, hey, give that old lamp a rub. I just, I mean, I already got my gift from God, right? I asked for the truth from God. I just say, hey, genie, can you give everybody the ability to figure shit out for themselves so we can figure out what the truth is? That would truly save the world. I would think, unless people just really don't fucking give a fuck. They want dank brain. They love dank brain so they can participate in dankness rather than knowing that, well, you could have such a great life if you just left the dank away. But that's the thing. God gave us the ability to be dank, right? You can be with Christ or you can be with dank. Dank is the devil. He's the devil. Dank. All right. Vintage. Vintage. Merch shirt. The devil is a dank. Join Christ Club on the back. The devil is a dank. Merch shirt. I'm gonna spit these all out. I'll never remember them, but somebody will for my videos. Maybe they'll go make their own. Oh boy. Oh, I always have merch shirt ideas there. But my true passion, remember, I don't want to make anything off the merch shirts. I just want people to see that other people are being inspired by Christ and wanting to be a part of Christ Club. You know what I mean? We could have all different kind, like we could make them fashionable and stuff like that. You know what I mean? God does want us to be creative, you know what I mean? Like a lot of religious societies would tell you different, but I think he does. You know what I mean? I don't think he wants us all looking the same and bombed up like looking like monkeys. Like the Vatican. Look at me. You need me. That's all. Look at my scepter. It tells you I'm with Jesus. What's that, Klaus? Oh man. Oh man, I'm telling you. Well, that's what dank brain is, you know what I mean? A lot of monkeys just they don't mean any harm. They think they're doing the right thing, but they've been tricked and fooled by their narcissist. but their narcissist loves them so much because they're nice little monkeys. They do as they're told without realizing it. In fact, a great narcissist will make it your idea by implanting some dankness in your brain. They make you think that you're the smart one that came up with the great idea. Uh, don't worry. I'll teach you guys what to watch out for. Dankness. Don't be a danker. Oh man, this is too easy. Anyways, hey Vintage, I'm so glad you've been here. I have been trying to take a look at your comments as we're going through. I will make monkeys today with wings. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hey, that was your idea. That's a great thing about that. That's the whole thing. They make shit work for them. Like, you think narcissists are just stupid, evil, fucking right out there, Fox? No, no, no. They got her all worked out, baby. That's why they make it your idea. Because when it goes bad and they have to face consequences. No, remember, that was your idea. Yeah, that was good, I vintage. You're right. They are a master class. Yeah, you have a good day too, Vintage. I'm gonna try and do this Epstein video with the chalkboard and all that and try and explain talking about the dank brain, and I'll show you guys where I get it from. Anyways, have a good day, everybody. And maybe we'll see everybody later. Needs more coffee. I might go make a coffee. Have a good one.